All right, hey everyone, it is Tiz, the pilot rider here, and I am here in a beautiful scenic spot. If you've been here before, you'll probably recognize where it is. And this video is going to be today on why pilots ride. So if you're new to this channel, I am a commercial pilot and a flight instructor that obviously loves to ride my motorcycle or motorcycles in general. So there's a few reasons why us pilots really like to ride. You may even know a few pilots that probably ride. If not, if you didn't know that pilots generally like to motorcycle, well, we do. And there's a few reasons for that, which I'm going to explain in today's video. So grab a cup of tea. It's not going to be too long, I hope, and we'll discuss a few reasons why we like to motorcycle. So the first reason is, as pilots, we love the stick and rudder feel. Having that manual control, whether it's an aircraft or a motorcycle. Pilots crave analog feedback, and that's specifically talking about myself here, but I'm sure many reasons why other pilots ride it is because they love that manual feedback as well. And we almost kind of crave it. It's in our blood to go out there and do something where we can really have that visceral feeling, and motorcycling is one of those reasons, along with flying an aircraft and being in the sky. There's connection, and I'm going to call it brain to machine. So essentially, when we're on the machine, it's just the machine and you, and that's the same with being on a motorcycle and being in an aircraft. You need your full focus when it's just you and the machine in terms of what you're doing out there and just the inherent dangers that's involved. Essentially, we are the computer and not the passenger. Number two is going to be situational awareness. Now, as a pilot, we are trained to have our head on a swivel. So we are scanning for traffic at 3,000 feet, always looking around, big scans, making sure that we're not going to go into any other aircraft in the sky, because we're relying really on our radios, so hearing who's out and about and really seeing who's out there. And because the sky is so vast, we really need to have that hyper-vigilance. Now, riding is the same thing, separate from being in the sky, where you really need that hyper-focus in searching, in looking out, and all that kind of stuff. And it keeps our mind sharp for the cockpit, and vice versa as well. Being in the cockpit keeps our mind, or my mind specifically, sharp for also riding as well. Number three is going to be the flow state. Now, you probably have heard about the flow state before. And when you're in the flow state, you are required to be at 100% focus. Now, with motorcycling, you always need to be 100% focused on what you're doing. And with flying as well, we need to be 100% focused. With being in a flow state, you can't be half present in either machine. You can't be half present in the cockpit. With an aircraft, you can't be half present while you're riding a 1000cc motorcycle. Getting off task and getting distracted could lead to pretty bad consequences when you're in the air. Same with when you're motorcycling as well. If you are having a lapse in concentration, it only takes that little bit for something to happen, for you to miss the corner, take the corner incorrectly, go into traffic, anything like that. So it's all about that kind of flow state that we really enjoy and being in as well, being at one with the machine. You can almost kind of refer it to like meditation through concentration. It's a form of meditation. Riding a motorcycle, it is for me. I love to be all in on it, and it gives me a sense of meaning. Same with being in the air, it gives me a sense of joy, sense of meaning, and something I can almost find therapeutic at times. You're in that state where stress pretty much disappears because the machine demands all of you. Now, people think riders and pilots are crazy, but we're just calculated risk takers. Or I like to say we're calculated risk takers. When you're in an aircraft, margin of safety is your altitude and your airspeed. And when you're riding a motorcycle, our margin of safety is pretty much our positioning on the road and our braking distance. So if something happens, it's where we're positioned. That's gonna help save us or save something bad from happening. And that braking distance also as well. If you're following a car in front of you while you're on your motorcycle and they rear end another car, if you don't have that distance, you're going to go straight into them. So braking distance and also lane positioning is super important for us motorcyclists. Now, we as pilots, we don't ride in order to cheat death. We ride to pretty much master a high performance environment. It's just in our blood. We like to be hands-on. For example, flying things, riding things, getting a little bit of adrenaline in us, doing something that's different, doing something that's out there. So it's pretty much mastering that environment that we can put ourselves in and being the best that we can at it. Number 5 is the shared community of the machine. Riders and pilots were all cut from the same cloth, unless you do both. And you know the feeling when you go out and you're going for a ride and then you stop at your favorite stop-off point, whether it's restaurant, bar, pub, and you talk about stories, you have a brew. That's exactly the same for pilots as well. After a day's flying, we like to kind of get out in the hangar or even to a bar as well, leave the workplace and talk about stories over a beer. We're very similar in that aspect, motorcyclists and pilots. It's a tribe of people who value skill, value freedom, and pretty much value the mission as well. You know, the mission of going out for a ride, enjoying it, tackling something that you've been working on for a while, getting the corners right. Same with aircraft, it's all about the mission, what you set out in the air to do, whether it's teaching students or bring passengers safely to where they need to be. Now, I hope you enjoyed watching this video and has given you just a little bit more insight on why you'll find that a lot of pilots like to ride motorcycles. If you got something out of it, please help support the channel. Give me a like on this video, give me a subscription as well, just help grow the channel. And if you want to see more, I'm going to link a related video to why piloting or how aviation in general has made me a different kind of rider. So if you want to watch that, make sure to click below as well. And we will see you all on the next video.